Whether you're an agency or a brand, or you're in media, the one variable of the people that are going to win over the next 10 years and the ones that have been winning over the last 10 years have basically built their foundation on one singular thing, which is who in this room is actually marketing and storytelling in the year that we actually live in. Right this second, I'm spending more of my money and my clients' money. To give you an update, in the last 36 months, I've grown my social media and digital agency, VaynerMedia, from 30 to 500 people. And we work with, Unilever and GE and Toyota, Pepsi, the biggest brands in the world. Right this second, March, 18th, I'm spending an ungodly amount, and I mean a disproportionate amount of my time, energy, and money on Facebook dark posts, right? If you're a headline reader in social media, you're reading that Facebook's organic reach is down. You're reading that the kids aren't on it. Meanwhile, right this second, the modern day media companies, right, and even the traditional ones that are doing the best work are recognizing that there's an arbitrage opportunity on Facebook at a disproportionate value, right? That if you buy and you target properly, you can drive enormous result. And that Facebook's ad product right this second is probably the best ad product that I've seen since Google AdWords in 1999, 2000, because more than I know that the sun will come up tomorrow, I know that marketers ruin everything. It's what I spend my time on. And what I mean by ruin is this. The variable, my friends, is speed to market, understanding it, taking the value of the learnings, building an upfront audience at a disproportionate rate because you were the first mover, and not being crippled if it doesn't work out. How many people in this room, by show of hands, in every 24-hour window, are always within arm's length of their telephone? Raise your hand. Just raise it high. I want everybody to look around. Oh, weird. Every fucking person in here. We have to understand, my friends, that whatever every talker speaks about going here and whatever's happened over the last 10 years, I promise you one thing. Every person in this room, and this room is pretty sharp, including me, and I think I have the biggest ego of the bunch. I think I get it. But I promise you, every person in this room, including this guy right here, is grossly underestimating the culture shift we're living through. My friends, this is just starting. The consumer web is really only a 20-year phenomenon. When you think about where we are in the journey of this technology revolution, we're in the dawn. The number one asset to all of us, besides our health and our money, is time. I passed on investing in Uber in the first couple of times I had a chance, but the third time, thank God, finally, when I invested, the reason I invested was I realized something quite unique, that Uber wasn't selling transportation, Uber was selling time, right? We value time so much. When I think about how much we value time, it makes me think about what's happening in the ad space, right? We talk about native, but why is native actually working? Because it's less friction, right? We don't live in a world anymore of 5 newspapers, 7 networks. We just don't. Everybody is a media company. Everybody in this room is a media company. We are talking at scale. And so how do you actually break through in that world? You break through a couple of different pillars. One, you break through by jumping on new mediums quickly and having first mover advantage while the group is small and disproportionate value. You could lose, but the upside's too great to not make the jump. So if you want to know what's going to happen over the next 10 years, just watch what happened the last 10 years. Because that's how humans behave. While somebody debates about smart technology or voice technology on your shirt that you can record, you have way more risk by not jumping in and tasting and learning the IP of these platforms than waiting and seeing if it actually hits scale. The reason the ad is dead is because technology is now on our side. It's not 1978 anymore where I'm sitting on a couch and I don't have a remote control, and I'm watching the show, and of course I'm going to consume the commercial. Even if a commercial is lucky enough to get in front of you because, I don't know, you dropped the remote control off the bed, right? Even if a commercial is lucky to get in front of you, my friends, every single person here grabs that phone and either tweets about what they saw or checks their email I can tell you one thing, that commercial does not have your attention. Nor does that pop-up ad, nor does that banner on the left corner, nor does everything else that people want to do that is traditional and make sure that people are actually paying attention in that platform. Thank you.